Okay, now we're going to transition from the upper body fundamentals of ball placement, shoulder turn, elbow, and follow through to the lower body fundamentals. Number one, in your throwing position stance, you want to make sure that 70% of your weight is on your back foot. That doesn't mean that you're throwing off of your back foot, you're just loaded on your back foot. Remember, throwing a football is like hitting a baseball, not like throwing a baseball. Nice and compact, making sure you're using your total body, you're not getting elongated and coming off the pitcher's mound like a pitcher. You're hitting a baseball, not pitching a baseball. That's what throwing the football is all about. So weight distribution, 70% on my back foot, loaded on my back foot, 30% on my front foot. That means I can be able to pick my left foot up without rocking back and forth. I can stay loaded, but I can pick my left foot up. That lets me know that I'm loaded on my back foot. Number two, on my knees slightly bent, both knees slightly bent. You can't play stiff-legged, you can't play too low. You gotta be right there where it feels comfortable to you. Number three, as I step slightly left of my target with my lead knee bent, I want to make sure that I step slightly left of my target. As my upper body fundamentals, my shoulder comes to the midpoint of my target, my lower body and my left foot, my lead step, goes slightly left of the target, only 4 to 6 inches, not way wide to where you get all strung out, just narrow step, 4 to 6 inches, stepping slightly left. That way, as my lower body steps left and my upper body comes to the middle, it's like twisting a rope or a rubber band or some type of piece of rubber, and then boom, I let it unleash and all the velocity and the torque and the tension go toward my target. And then number three, I must allow my follow through with my weight to naturally shift to my left foot. I don't want to force my weight on my left leg too early, because once I do that and I get to my left foot and my front foot too early, now I have to bend at the waist. It becomes an all-arm throw, and I no longer can use my core and my rotation. So I let that naturally come to my left foot. People want to know, well, what do I do with my back foot, my lag leg? Some guys like to slide it. Some guys like to pick it up and put it down. As long as you're not stopping your right hip from coming through, that's all that matters. Making sure that your right hip is coming through so you can throw with velocity and not do an all-arm throw. Lower body fundamentals. Number one, first things first, my weight distribution, okay? It's just like a batter in the box. I want to have 70% of my weight on my back foot. That doesn't mean I'm throwing off my back foot. That just means, man, I'm loaded on this back foot, because that's where my power comes from. Once I start to get my weight shifted, now I can't rotate with my hips and fire, and it's an all-arm throw, okay? So it's 70% here. The way it feels like, I should be able to pick my foot up and set it back down. Pick my foot up and set it back down. Not that I'm doing this, no, it's just right there. Because if I got too much there, I can't pick my foot up until I rotate back. So if I'm loaded here, I can pick it up, set it back down, and be ready to move, be ready to fire at any time. So 70% weight distribution to 30%. Number two, my lead knee. In my throwing position, I want to make sure that my feet are basically about shoulder width apart, not too narrow, not too wide. Okay, I've got my weight distribution, and my lead knee is always going to stay slightly bent. As a matter of fact, both my knees to stay slightly bent. I can't play locked out. Okay, my legs can't be locked out. I got to be slightly bent. My lead knee needs to be slightly bent. The other thing is, cleats need to be in the ground. Okay, you can't play up here on your toes, man. Okay, because once you start to throw, you've got to sink down. So if you watch Tom Brady, when he's dropping, he's moving, his cleats are always close to the ground, because you never know when you have to make that throw, okay? So cleats in the ground. As I step to throw, I want to make sure that my lead leg and lead knee go slightly left of the target. Go slightly left of the target, okay? So I'm here, I've got good ball placement. I've got the shoulder turn. As I pull my shoulder to the midpoint of my target, I'm stepping slightly left. Boom, right there, okay? And then I'm coming through, all right? So what that does is, it's not one motion, it's actually two different motions. So as I step left and I pull my shoulder back, it's like twisting up a rope or a rubber band, and then whoo, you let it go, and it unleashes all that force and the velocity toward the target, okay? So it's right here. As my shoulder comes to the midpoint, I step slightly left, I stay back 70%. I've got good ball placement here, right there, and now it's just like a batter. If I'm the batter and he's pitching to me, what happens? He's loaded here, he steps left, the shoulder comes, and boom, that's where the power comes from, is that back leg, okay? The last thing is, don't force the follow through. Let that follow through happen naturally, okay? Don't try to get to your front foot too fast. Let that thing just come naturally. If you like to slide your foot through, slide your foot through. If you like to pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. Just don't stop yourself, okay? You're only going to stop yourself if you need to in a game, and you know when that is, all right? Okay, here we go. So go ahead and put your right foot on the line. Another thing when you're working quarterback drills, everybody should be facing this way, right foot on the line, right foot on the line, right foot, right foot, right foot. There you go. Always find lines to work on. Whether you're working on your drops, your techniques, whatever, work off of a line because that'll let you know if you're off base or not, okay? So good throwing position, ball placement, get the shoulder pointed to the midpoint of my target. I'm going to step slightly left, which should be their right shoulder, okay? Their right shoulder. Because remember that step left is only about 4 to 6 inches. It's not way wide, okay? Just real narrow, 4 to 6 inches, okay? Then I've got my elbow and I've got my follow through. All right, so I'm going to say ready, get in throwing position. I'm going to say hit. As I step left, my shoulder comes to the middle, and then I throw. Okay, that's what you got to feel. Those two separate motions. All right, here we go. Ready, hit. Good, 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 good. Bend those knees slightly, Nick. Bend those knees slightly. Don't get locked out. Don't get locked out. Ready, hit. Boom. Good, good. And you may need to play with how far left you step, okay? Making sure you don't get too far, all right? Here we go. Ready, hit. Good, good. Around the axis, Isaac, around, making sure you're not coming over the top, okay? Ready, hit. Good. More shoulder turn with the left, Isaiah, all right? More shoulder turn with the left. Okay, ready, hit. Good, that's it, good. Ready, hit. Okay, good. Now, look, there, not there, right? Come around. Okay, here we go. Try and throw it too hard too, okay? Try and throw it too hard with your arm. Allow your body, when you do this stuff right, this ball's gonna pop out that first 5 yards and you'll be like, wow, man, I didn't even do anything with my arm. That's what it should feel like. The stress should be taken off of your arm and put on your larger muscles, your stronger muscles. Ready? Stay loaded, stay back. Ready? Hit. Good. Ready? Hit. There you go. Okay, come around. Let your body work. Stay back. 70%. Ready? Hit. Good. Now, you may not have to step that far left. You may need to, okay? Really, you're just coming right to his shoulder, right? If the midpoint's here, you just need to come right there. That's it, okay? Ready? Hit. That's better. Stay tall. Don't bend, okay? Don't bend. Ready? Hit. Good. That's better. Good. Ready? Hit. Good. That's better, Isaac. Much better. There's no work done by your arm at all there, and that's why that ball came out nice and tight. The other ones, you were forcing the upper body, and it wasn't coming out smooth, okay? Ready? Hit. Left shoulder. Good. Left shoulder, get a little bit more. Really over-exaggerate that left shoulder for me, okay? Just so you can feel it. Ready? Hit. That's it. Elbow. Dropping that elbow. That's why that ball sailed on you like that, okay? Make sure that elbow, Skylar, is parallel right there. Boom, okay? Ready? Hit. That's better. See the difference? Couple more. Ready? Hit. Close it down. That's better. See how it came out much better? Ready? Hit. Close it down, Isaac. Good. Jerked it just a little. You can tell the big difference. Jerked it just a little. Sometimes you're jerking it from there instead of letting it come there. Okay? Ready? Hit. Good. A little bit more, just a slight more shoulder turn, just to over-exaggerate a little bit, all right? Ready? Hit. That's better. Nice. All right, let's go toe-to-toe on the line, quarterbacks like this. Toe-to-toe on the line. Good. So, this is the motion I want you to feel so you can feel your core working. It's shoulder to shoulder, toe to toe. See how my toes are coming up? If I stop myself, I can't get the full rotation. So as you're throwing this ball, I want you to think shoulder to shoulder, toe to toe, okay? Just like we were rolling out of the pocket, and we've got to get our shoulders around, get that left shoulder around. So when I say ready, you've got good ball placement, you get that left shoulder around, I say hit, finish with that other shoulder and that toe and the heel of the right foot up, okay? So it's like you were on your knees a while ago, but now you're incorporating your whole body. All right, here we go. Ready? All the way around. Hit. Good. Ready? Hit. That's better, Nick. Now let that left or that right heel come up, okay? Don't stop it, okay? Ready? Hit! Good, good. Make sure your shoulders are parallel. Shoulders parallel. You should really feel that around motion, coming around that axis, not bending at my waist. Ready? Hit! Good. There we go. Good. Around, Isaac. Around, around. Ready? Hit! Okay. Good, good, good. Ready? Hit! All the way around. Good. Around. Feel that little jerk at the end? Yeah. Just nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Ready? Hit! All the way around. Good. There you go. And finish strong. Couple more times. Here we go. Ready? Hit! Good. Ready? Hit! Try to hit that target every time, right up underneath your chin. Ready? Hit! Find your natural slot. Find your natural slot. Ready? Hit! Good. All right, good. You guys should be facing this way. Go opposite. This is like throwing to your left. Put your right foot on the line. Okay? So now you've got to be able to really rotate. Okay? Get that left shoulder to the target. As I follow through, I want you to finish looking back toward the building over there. Okay? You should not see the ball being completed, because I'm not worried about that. I want you to feel your hips and the rotation of your body working. You got to have your knees slightly bent. You got to have fluid hips. You got to have that shoulder rotation coming around. All right, here we go. Ready? Hit. Okay, Nick. Parallel shoulders. Parallel shoulders. Okay, parallel shoulders. Ready? Hit. All the way around. Good. There we go. Finish looking there, Nick. Finish looking all the way. Don't cheat your follow through. Finish looking toward the discipleship building. Here we go. Ready? Hit. Good. What's happening is at the very end, you're jerking it. Instead of just letting this be natural here and coming around, okay? You are at the end here going and jerking it. You see the difference? So you're jerking it with your arm, and it's getting ahead of your body instead of it being working together, okay? Ready? Hit! All the way around. That's better. That's better. Ready? Hit! All the way around. Good. Good. Ready? Hit! Good. Ready? Hit! All the way around. Ready? Hit! Good, good. All right, good deal.